One of the biggest innovations Lennox has made in the past decade has been in indoor air quality. And here to help us explain our Healthy Climate line of products is Victor Gonzalez-Martins.
Hello, Dave. I'm glad to be here. Indoor air quality is probably the least understood part of making your home comfortable.
Oh, you're right. I don't think people are really aware of what's in the air that they breathe. It's more than just dust. You have pet dander, pollen, mold, bacteria, chemical odors, and even ozone.
That's right, Dave, and Lennox is the first to provide air filtration that can remove some or all of these problems without emitting lung-irritating ozone. I know. Let's watch this commercial. I think it explains it pretty well.
Ozone in the atmosphere can protect you from the sun's harmful rays. But did you know that ozone in your home can harm and irritate your lungs? Your local Lennox dealer can install Lennox air quality products that actually clean the air without compromising it. Lennox has the only complete line of indoor air quality products that do not emit lung-irritating ozone. Call 800-9-LENNOX for ozone-free indoor air quality products. Lennox, innovation never felt so good. So having an air cleaner in your home that adds ozone does more harm than good?
That's right. Some of our competitors' whole home air cleaners and several of the single room electronic air cleaners and portable ionic purifiers you see on TV all the time produce lung irritating ozone. According to the American Lung Association, ozone exposure may lead to shortness of breath and chest pain when inhaled deeply. And the US EPA estimates that 1 out of every 3 people in the United States is at a higher risk of experiencing problems from ground level ozone. Plus, the Mayo Clinic has found that whole home air cleaners are generally more effective than freestanding units. The Lennox ozone-free Healthy Climate product line is making a clear and meaningful differentiation from our competitors.
So let's go over the different types of air purification and filtration system that Lennox offers.
Let's start with how a filter is rated. Filters use a MERV rating, which stands for a minimum efficiency reporting value. This describes the filter's ability to capture particles and ranges from 1 to 16. The typical fiberglass filter equals a MERV 1. The higher the MERV rating, the better the filtration. Unfortunately, those 1-inch fiberglass filters don't filter out anything but the largest of the particles in the air. The particles that do pass through can potentially stick in your ductwork or inside the furnace and can reduce the life of your equipment. Plus, who wants to breathe that stuff?
Not me.
I don't either. So let's look at our line of pleated media filters. Just by looking at the size, you can see why they work so much better. The idea is to filter the air without reducing the airflow, which could cause stress to your blower motor. Lennox offers these pleated filters in MERV 10 and MERV 16. I highly recommend the Healthy Climate MERV 16 Media Air Cleaner. It was rated #1 and Best Buy in a leading consumer magazine for best professionally installed whole home filtration system. It requires no additional power and is compatible with any heating and air conditioning system. It removes over 95% of particles ranging in size down to 0.3 microns and over 90% of bioaerosols and microorganisms down to 0.01 microns.
Well, a micron is 1/25,000th of an inch, so it's got to be pretty small to make it past our Healthy Climate 16.
That's right. It even meets the stringent requirements for hospital inpatient care and general surgery. There is no cleaning required. The cartridge just slides out for a quick and easy replacement and only needs to be changed out about once a year. Of course, that depends how dirty your air is.
Now, why should a homeowner use the Healthy Climate 16 instead of one of those portable room air cleaners?
It would take at least 6 of the top-rated portable room air cleaners to equal the performance of one Healthy Climate 16 Media Air Cleaner. Besides, most homes are already equipped with a central heating and air conditioning system. So why wouldn't you use your existing systems to clean the air?
And none of our units produce the lung-irritating ozone that most of the portable room cleaners do.
That's true. And all of our systems are ozone-free. And Lennox is the only manufacturer who can say that.
You know, that's pretty extraordinary, but let's say I have allergies. and I want to filter my air a little better.
Then I would suggest the next product, the HEPA, or High Efficiency Particulate Air Filtration System. These are true HEPA systems. The entire system has been tested to meet the industry standards for particle bioaerosol filtration. Our HEPA filter offers near perfect filtration up to 99.97% efficiency in removing particles down to 0.3 microns. The sealed bypass design contains particles and prevents them from escaping. You can add the optional carbon filter, which helps trap and remove odors. It's powerful, yet quiet, and it completely filters the air inside your home several times a day. Very easy to install, of course, and no ozone emissions.
Well, now, I'm really impressed. But let's say I have someone with asthma, breathing problems in my home, and I wanted to get the cleanest air I could get.
Then you want the Pure Air air purification system.
Now, Pure Air, is that what I really get?
Dave, this system is really impressive. It's the only single indoor air quality system that attacks all three classes of indoor air contaminants: small, breathable particles such as dust, dirt, pollen, and allergens, airborne mold spores, bacteria, and viruses, and odors and chemical vapors.
But Victor, how can it remove all that?
Well, let me show you how it works. We start with our MERV 16 pleated filter. This is the hospital-grade filter we talked about earlier. Then we have two 55-watt ultraviolet lamps. And finally, a metal insert that is coated with a catalyst that's activated by the ultraviolet light. So the air passes through the media filter, which traps particles and bioaerosols like pollen and bacteria, removing them from the airstream. Then the airstream travels over the ultraviolet light, which activates the catalyst on the metal insert, which reduces odors and chemical vapors. I'll spare you the chemistry here, but the end result is simply pure air.
So what you're saying is that final process destroys odors and chemical vapors in the home.
That's right, Dave. It removes cooking, pet, and other household odors and destroys chemical vapors that can off-gas from things like paints, carpets, furniture, and even household cleaning products. The Pure Air cleans the air in your home better than any other single system you can buy, and of course, generates no ozone. Actually, it reduces ozone.
Victor, what about your UV germicidal lamps? Why would I want to use those in my home?
Lennox offers a full line of germicidal UV lamps. These can be installed in the ductwork near your furnace or air handler to reduce concentrations of bioaerosols. Bioaerosols are microscopic living organisms, mold spores, viruses, and bacteria that can grow and reproduce in dark, warm, humid places. They can cause and irritate allergies, asthma, and other respiratory conditions, and in general can be detrimental to your health. As a matter of fact, our UV 2000 and 1000 lamps have some of the highest intensities available in the market today and can reduce the concentrations of airborne bioaerosol contaminants by 50% within as little as 45 minutes. They can improve the air quality by addressing microbial growth inside the central air conditioning system, and at the same time, protect your equipment by preventing microbial buildup that can impact the efficiency of your air conditioning equipment.
What other products does Lennox offer to improve the air quality?
Well, Dave, in order to be more energy efficient, many new or remodeled homes are built very tight. While this is done to help conserve energy, the flip side is that these homes may not get enough fresh air, which can lead to poor indoor air quality, allergies, asthma, headaches, and fatigue. According to the EPA, North Americans spend up to 90% or more of their time indoors, and the air inside the average home is up to 5 times more polluted than the air outside.
So, Victor, how does Lennox solve this problem?
The solution is a healthy climate heat recovery ventilator, or HRV, or an energy recovery ventilator, or ERV, which exchange stale indoor air with fresh outdoor air. Think of these units as the lungs of your home. A healthy climate HRV or ERV system lets you enjoy the fresh air feel of an open window without losing the heat or air-conditioned air inside the home. Designed for colder climates, the heat recovery ventilator transfers heat from the indoor air via a patented aluminum core to the incoming fresh outdoor air. That cold, fresh outdoor air is warmed up before entering the home. Designed for warmer, humid climates, the energy recovery ventilator transfers moisture and heat via a patented ERV core. That warm, fresh outdoor air is cooled before entering the home, and moisture from the humid outdoor air is kept outside. We have a full line of ventilation systems that will put the homeowner in control of fresh air in their home.
Well, how about controlling the humidity in my home? Now, that's the most important part of how comfortable your air feels, isn't it?
That's true, Dave. You heard the saying, it's not the heat, it's the humidity. Moisture control is very important. It's also not healthy to have air that's too humid or too dry. If your air feels sticky or your throat feels dry, we don't call that comfortable. Lennox indoor air quality experts and national studies indicate for optimal comfort and health, your home's relative humidity levels should range between 30 and 60%.
Okay, let's start with too much moisture. How do we fix that?
High levels of humidity can make your home feel sticky and potentially create a breeding ground for mold, mildew, dust mites, and bacteria. In most climates, just running your air conditioner removes a lot of moisture. However, this often could lead to overcooling of the indoor space. For optimal comfort and a healthier home, we offer the Humiditrol whole home dehumidification system. The patented technology in the Humiditrol helps diminish humid conditions in the home without overcooling and reduces the opportunity for mold and mildew problems. Our Healthy Climate whole home dehumidifiers are also available in 2 capacities to assist in addressing too much moisture in the home. These units are easier to use and less intrusive than portable units, and there is no need to empty buckets as it's designed to integrate with your central heating and cooling system. Your Lennox dealer will assist you in deciding which solution is the best for your needs.
Okay, Victor, that takes care of too much humidity. Now, what do we do for climates that don't have enough moisture?
That describes most climates whenever you're running your heating system. Too little moisture inside your home can cause skin dryness and irritation, sore throats, and respiratory problems, not to mention annoying static shocks. It can also lead to damage of home furnishings, making wooden furniture shrink, warp, and crack. To address these problems, we offer 2 bypass humidifiers, a 17-gallon or a 12-gallon model. Both provide even water distribution for optimal moisture. These units use the evaporative humidification process that optimizes distribution of moisture, helps prevent the buildup of minerals, bacteria, and mold, and minimizes the amount of maintenance required. Our Healthy Climate Power Humidifier unit has the same great features as our bypass humidifiers, but has a built-in fan that can put up to 18 gallons of moisture in your home per day. We also offer various control options that can be custom fitted exactly for your home.
Great. Thanks, Victor. You know, Lennox sure has a lot of options when it comes to indoor air quality.